What are the factors that make up a great song? In my opinion, these factors are musical components, lyrics, and emotional association. Many people would consider the most important part of music to be, well, the music. Musical components include instrumentation, chord progressions, melody lines, and more. These parts work together to make music. An example of multiple instruments working together is explained well by Chino Moreno from Deftones on the Song Exploder podcast.
This recording is probably one of the first things that we started jamming on, and at that point we started working on it from scratch, with everybody sort of learning the parts and joining in, in their own way.
This goes to show how different instruments can join in to make a song. Another example of musical components in a song is the chord progression. The chord progression is essentially the blueprint for a song. The bass line and melody usually follow the chord progression by using notes from the chords. A good example of this is Introduction to the Snow by Miracle Musical. I will demonstrate how the bass line and melody follow the chord's notes. As you can see, the chords guide the song's melody and bass lines. The musical components are a large part of a song, but there are also factors that are just as important. Lyrics play a large part in a song as well. Analyzing lyrics can help get a deeper understanding of a song. Artists typically write lyrics to describe an experience of theirs or to tell a story. However, there is one band that uses lyrics in a truly unique way. Thom Yorke, lead singer of Radiohead, sometimes uses randomly selected lyrics to paint a picture.
I think probably it was more like I was writing down my neurosis, or I was listening. Someone may have said, "We're not scaremongering," on the radio saying it, or whatever, and it gets absorbed and then comes out.
Yorke describes the process of choosing lyrics as writing down his neurosis, which is fitting because it illustrates how the mind works. It is also important to point out that lyrics can be inspired by the way an artist feels while writing them. One song that shows this is Ruler of Everything by Tally Hall. Singer and guitarist Joe Hawley describes how he felt while writing the lyrics for this song.
He told an interviewer for Song of the Month, "I wrote Ruler for Tally Hall in one sleepless night when I was particularly preoccupied with the infinite. I'm usually consumed by the infinite to some degree."
His interest with the infinite can explain why he decided to write a song about how time is endless and our lives are insignificant. These examples show what lyrics can mean and how an artist's feelings and interests can influence the lyrics that they write. Music can bring out certain emotions from a listener. This is usually a result of both the music itself and the lyrics. There can be happy songs, sad songs, or sometimes even a mixture of both. Here's some examples of how music can correspond with emotions. Emotional relevance of music is ascribed, for example, to enharmonic interchange, starting of a singing voice, the climax of a crescendo, a downward quint, or in general a musically unexpected material. 4 musical parameters for the activation of emotions appear to be particularly prominent in the literature: musical tempo, consonance, timbre, and loudness. Musical tempo could influence cardiovascular dynamics. The category of consonance could be associated with activation in the paralimbic and cortical brain areas, whereas dissonances containing partials with non-integer, irrational frequency ratios may give rise to a sensation of roughness. All of these reasons describe the biological explanation for music's influence on emotions. The way a song makes the listener feel adds to the immersive experience of listening to music. If a listener is happy, listening to a happy song can boost their mood. If the listener is in a sad mood, listening to a sad song may help them relate to a song more. An example of this is a comic strip from Peanuts by Charles Schulz. In this comic strip, Charlie asks Lucy to replay the song after stating that it brought back sad memories. This shows that people will listen to songs even if they make them sad because it can correspond to their mood. Many artists choose from these 3 aspects to make a song, but only some songs use all of them. There is, however, one band that I feel encompasses all of these aspects perfectly. Tally Hall is my favorite band. I used an analysis of one of their songs as evidence, and I've been using songs made by them and their side projects in the background throughout the video. Their music has had a large impact on me and many other people. There's one song by them that I would like to point out. Hymn for a Scarecrow is the 7th track on their debut album Good and Evil. It features a beautiful guitar track that plays throughout the entire song with flowing vocals and meaningful lyrics. The chords of the song paired with the deep lyrics evoke a sense of sadness in me every time I listen to it. I consider this song and album to be a work of art. Here's a clip of the song.
You hang around for a living, somewhere between all the land and the sky, being by never forgiving. Nobody knows you and neither do I.
The lyrics of this song work with the guitar chords to tell a story of a person by comparing them to a scarecrow. The emotional feeling is brought out by the implied fact that the person he sings about is depressed, as well as the use of a minor 4 chord at the end of the clip. This song is a great representation of all 3 aspects coming together. The next time you listen to a song that you like, think about all of these aspects and how they apply to that song.